Oh, I see your face.
Oh, yeah, my face is good. Hello, ESA chat. You might think me as a crazy person, but I can assure you I'm not a crazy person because this particular game, this game called Dota 2, is actually a pretty okay speedrun. It's the second time Dota ever appeared in online marathons or like marathons itself. Um, so so yeah, the very first appearance was on a marathon called Degen Dash, maybe like 1 or 2 years ago, pretty much 2 years ago. And so I think it's time for to step up, our game and actually speedrun Dota on a marathon. So I'm not alone today. I'm here with my comrade that plays very good Dota. You can tell that he's playing a very good Dota by checking his latest games, but well, yeah, he's very good at Dota. So I asked him, please, my comrade, introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Mio. I'm gonna assist you with this speedrun. I'm gonna draw some pictures on and try to distract you from doing your job.
Good. So let's start the things. So the timer starts whenever we start the game. So get ready. So for this speedrun, we are gonna use Huskar because Huskar has an ability called Berserker's Blood, which directly increases his attack speed whenever his HP is low enough. All the strategies of this game, well, kind of suggests you to pick either Nature's Prophet or Broodmother, in example. But none of these heroes are fast enough as Huskar. So we'll pick Huskar, and we're gonna spend our starting gold by buying a thing called Blades of Attack, which directly will increase our attack. So because we have a lot of attack speed, we need something called attack. So attack damage is very important, as you might have noticed. So uh, in this speedrun, we're gonna use a lot of small tech. We're gonna abuse some AI. We're gonna change the minds of the enemies by persevering them that we are good. So, the timer starts in 3, 2, 1,
Uh,
go.
oh
Um,
no, I have
this
a black.
this is fine. Okay, so
Almost
the
done.
very the very first thing we'll do is that we're gonna spend our first 1 minute and whatever there is seconds by doing some preparations before the speedrun. So first of all, we gotta get this passive kick-started. So how do we do that? So there is a bunch of ways we can kickstart this ability. So the first way we can do that is by getting some tower hits. So we'll be standing around this zone and we'll get hit. But at the same time, tower gives us a lot of damage, and this damage is, well, you can handle a lot, like 6 hits total. So this is fine. Uh, well, we still have nothing to do, so let's capture this outpost that does nothing in the speedrun, so, like, why not? Outposts are great. Yeah, you see
Yeah,
this arrow is also very great.
it gives you some vision,
So,
some important one.
because we don't have that much time to actually prepare ourselves right now, let's buy some items. Don't mind me, this item build is actually very important. Trust me. And so, this is Roshan. I'm gonna show you something after the run, but for now, we gotta bully him into hitting us a little bit. You might see a very important thing. Despite me having a skill level, I'm not skilling up my passive. Because if I'll skill it right now, I will get a lot of HP whenever we'll get like very close to the enemies, and I'll get lower attack speed bonus. So
This
here,
is actually really smart.
yeah, we're gonna grab 2 runes that give us gold. So basically 3 gold. Each rune gives us 40 gold, and this is very cool. So whenever we pick up the second bounty rune, we're gonna TP to the middle lane, because middle lane is the shortest lane in Dota. It takes, I don't remember how much time to travel here, so yeah. So whenever creeps arrive, we gotta hit these creeps. It's very important to not hit any last creeps, because if you do, your kneecaps will be gone. So, yeah. I'm gonna focus a little bit, and right now on my creep
Okay,
stat
I'll help.
skills, and yeah, and
So chat, we have a very good thing. Some of you might know it in Dota community. So whenever a streamer losing creep stat, I mean not getting the last hit on an enemy creep, we usually write like CS lul. So it's very important to do that in order you want to support your streamers. So if you see him not getting gold by last hitting, you write CS.
So
Okay,
you
this is time.
you can continue like with your bit
Okay.
three.
So basically we wanna also last hit the tower, and if you're not getting it, it's gonna be unfortunately because you're not gonna get a lot of money. But I think we still got it.
Well,
And
again, like tower last hit is pretty important because it gives us a chance to get an item called armlet much faster. But it also requires
yes,
me to not miss any creeps, and I've done like I've missed already like how much? 5 creeps or 7.
yeah, something like that.
So like I'm already very behind. This speedrun is not quite good because well, the speedrun is like a little bit hard because it requires you to actually be good at the game, and I'm just a washed up Dota player, so I'm nowhere as good as I was like maybe 2 or 3 years ago. So yeah.
Okay,
So
but
for now on, we just gotta focus on getting both denies that give us some gold, and we gotta destroy this tower and get a last hit on this tower because the tower last hits give us much more gold than they probably should do. So this is still fine. Again, getting those last hits, and another important thing that you can see here, I'm actually standing in front of the creeps, so my creeps would survive a little bit longer. Why is this important? Because we need to destroy this tower in around now. So this timing, 2 minutes and 34 seconds, is pretty important for us because, well, this is the time where we destroy this tower. So there are some enemy creeps. Let's wait a bit and.
oh no, CS lul.
This is not fine
Um,
because, well, the speedrun is RIP now, pretty much. So if you don't get the CS of this tower, you are losing like a lot of gold. And given I already lost a lot of resources and time by missing the creep stat, by missing some creeps. It's not a very good demonstration of what dot speedruns can actually do. There is a bunch of like other players that are better than me, at least for now. Once upon a time, there was a person called Jesus of Dota that came and literally destroyed um, the leaderboards of Dota 2 speedrunning. And I was pretty shocked when I discovered that Jesus of Dota was a person that was, well, playing professional Dota for a very long time, and his official nickname is Jotum. Do you know who Jotum is? He's like he's actually a Jesus of Dota. Well, at least speedrun wise, because when he came, there was like a rush that hey, this thing is important. This is how I can like practice. In example, my last hits. Let's talk. Let's not talk about it. Thanks. So I watched speedruns of Dota as a way to train, in example, my mechanical prowess. Maybe like some aggro, practice something. So in general, like this is a very good way to, in example, practice your armlet toggling, which we'll be doing well in a bunch of minutes now, because I still need some gold actually.
and this is
Nobody
still
saw that.
it's okay.
Nobody saw that.
Okay.
Like guys, nobody, absolutely nobody saw that. Like I can assure you that this gold was received by your donations to the ESA marathon, so I did nothing wrong. So yeah, just trust me. I know what I'm talking about.
Okay. So to be fair, Mekarazium is like the first one to speedrun the Dota 2 in official way, let's say like this. He came up with an idea like, okay, I can just pick Huskar and go straight up middle. In the beginning, it was like going from the top lane to the end of the game, but now it's mid because it's way faster, I believe so. And let's show him some support with doing like this.
So yeah,
He needs some support because now it's time to him to check
so
his quick fingers.
so
He
yeah,
needs to toggle his armlet to become a light. Yeah.
yep.
Are you gonna tank this tower as well?
Yeah. I mean, I don't use any safety strats because I'm like... So, here's the problem. You gotta micro your armlet while also, like, not dying to whatever, like, problem there is. So, because creeps are very important, we're gonna destroy creeps first, by using our inner fire abilities and the rest of them as well. So, because my courier has a bunch of important items for me right now, I'm trying to deliver them while not doing anything wrong. And so now, we ignore barracks because they, well, they kind of give you some money, but it's not something we kind of want to do. So again, we toggle armlet while also simultaneously buying a lot of blades of attack. Blades of attack gives us a lot of damage, and this, like, item is very effective cost-wise. So again, this speedrun mostly consists of using your armlet toggles correctly, holding off a lot of last hits in your hands, and well, pretty much micro controlling your courier while not dropping any inputs. Doing this simultaneously is extremely hard, and well, I've been doing this for quite a while already. It's kind of like impressive that ESA actually accepted the speedrun, because my submission had a remaster, like, I took Smash Stars, like Shrek song, whatever that was, All Star, and I made that like Dota themed pretty much. So yeah, we destroyed these small things, and we use these enemies to quickly finish off
And time to destroy the
throne.
ancient.
So yeah, despite this speedrun being not something like fancy, flashy, cool, or like whatever it is, it's still, you know, it's still important to actually practice something you don't understand in Dota, because practicing in Dota will eventually make you a better person and a good guy. Time.
GG.
Bravo.
So, it's also very important to understand that Dota, let's say in a grand scheme of things, is based off a thing called patch. Like this thing, okay? You see? So this, yeah, this thing is called patch. So patch notes are a very important thing in Dota, because some older versions of the Dota allowed you to do something, in example, extraordinary, something unique, that this patch sadly does not. I understand that you can launch older version of Dota by downloading Dota 2 beta, reborn beta versions, and like source 1 version of the game. But in reality, I would like to take some time to show some stuff that you might have seen already, but let's say, I mean, you might have not seen already, but something that was used in previous patches of Dota. So, exhibition percent, let's go! So, first of all, there is a thing with Shadow Fiend. So, a lot of people know that Shadow Fiend is a very good hero. Like, he's all black and he's red. He likes souls and he likes eating stuff. This is fine. We can understand that, because we are Giga Brains. This is fine. So, in patch like 707.
Are you for real?
Yeah, I am. I am for real. I'm gonna try it. So in patch,
No, I don't believe you.
you never believed me. You
Cannot
never.
do it.
Okay, see, my Shadow Fiend win rate. Wait a second. So my Shadow Fiend win rate is very big.
And it doesn't matter.
I
You're
have
gonna
17
fight the
per.
boss.
I have 70% win rate on Shadow Fiend. I know what I'm doing. I did this in every single game, and nobody give me a win. So,
yes.
we're gonna use Shadow Raises to continuously like stack damage on our Shadow Raises. And by stacking these, we can kill Roshan, like this. So, Clarities, we will use them as well to, again, to increase our damage. So, because obviously someone is not good enough in Dota...
Okay, I can believe.
Okay, this is fine. Okay, we are typing percent now. So because someone is actually not very good at Dota, again, as I said earlier, it's very kind of hard to do it like even right now, even on a speedrun. So cheats percent, let's go. So yeah, by continuously stacking shadow raises, you can kill Roshan like this in this extraordinary way. Don't ask me who created this strat. I don't know myself, but the first person that actually submitted around with this strat was, I think it was Delicatess. Oh no, this is not possible. RIP speedrun, because, well, it's like an actual big RIP. But like, now you
I
know that you
mean,
can
it's
stack...
time,
So yeah, but like,
it's
at least now
time
you
for
know that...
viewers to
Wait,
try it with themselves, you know?
what?
I mean, it's time for viewers to do it by themselves and
Oh,
submit their
well,
answers.
yeah, you can try it. So there is one more thing that I can show to you that obviously does not work right now, like that's I'm like 100% sure. So, in very older patches of the game, like 6.88, yeah, like pretty much the patch before 7.0 kicked in, there was a strat with Ursa that kind of blew everyone else's minds because it was the fastest Roshan kill there ever was. So that strat was based off kiting Roshan in a specific spot inside his Roshan cave, and in that specific spot, Roshan did not 5 attacks but 4, and these 4 attacks were kind of important when Roshan like was here, still where this nonsense is standing right now. So in latest patches of the game, the strat became kind of unviable because no matter where are you standing here, there is like no way you can kind of bait Roshan into doing whatever you want. Because basically what you have to do right now is to kind of like not get hit like this, and it like it's kind of hard again. So I gotta get back like this, then go back inside, hit him while he's still inside, and hopefully like he won't yeah, he won't stun you or bash you, like whatever it is. At the same time,
He
I
has a
can't
15% chance to
uh,
bash you.
at the same time, like, look, I dealt like 10 attacks and I still deal literally no damage to Roshan. Not only because like Ursa was severely nerfed in the latest patches, but also because current Roshan position does not allow us to effectively like practice this style of like runs at all. So example, I just hit Roshan and look, his HP is still like high as whatever you want. Oh, I dropped it. But like, you got the idea. Because Roshan is very strong right now, and because he always deals 5 attacks during this Roshan pit, there is no way you can use Ursa right now to even like with flasks to literally kill him. There was a run again that I've made with this particular strats in the older patches, and it took me like 1.5 minutes to get Roshan killed. So right now it's been like pretty much 1.5 minutes the same time, and Roshan is still full HP even though I just dropped a big combo. So that's kind of, well, it's something that MOBA games do constantly. They kind of tend to patch good things and bad things at the same time. But if you want some memes in general, or like if you're interested in this particular style of gameplay, these changes kind of affect you a lot. So probably that's why Dota community is kind of kind of decided to switch to a slightly different system related to the speedruns of this game. So right now we're kind of waiting until we understand that, okay, we can beat all the records with some strats, and there is no way you can actually contest the records. So if this happens eventually, we're just gonna move the boards to the legacy category. And so it just kind of a lot of history behind these runs, because the very first people that actually have done the very first .2 speedruns, like on speedrun.com, were Bubble Bobbler, Adam AK, one of the famous GTA speedrunners of 2013 or so, Fatske, which, as you might have known already, is a very good, cool, he's a very cool guy here. Uh, he manages the games. And Taro Niet, I don't know how to pronounce your name.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well,
He's also a good
either
guy.
way,
So yeah,
I think a lot of people have done a lot of Dota.
yeah,
Before we wrap up shortly, I do have a donation. Do you mind if I read it out for you?
yeah, yeah.
All right, so we have a $5 donation from Mekarazium's opponent. And it says, GG noob, my team fed, only reason you win underestimate. So yeah, thank you for your donation.
Who the heck are you? Okay,
He's your
so
opponent.
this is fine. So if you are interested in Dota speedruns, speedrun.com/Dota2 is open for you. Um, pretty much that's all that I can show to you. I'm Mecha. This is my beautiful friend Kidaro. So yeah, goodbye, guys.